Strange turn of events. Playing some burn. Very, very out of character for me. I'm playing the list that Arilax used to qualify for the PT. Yeah, he has a lot of graveyard hate because he figures Dredge is just like the worst matchup by a large margin, and he actually wants to win it if he can. So he figures that's about how many cards you need to actually beat Dredge. This seems fine. Got a Swiftspear. 3 lands is a lot, but UBS Bird can't beat Creeping Chill. Basically, that's a pretty good summary. Burn v Creeping Chill confirmed sad times. Right, I want to save the fetch for Searing Blaze, should that come up. So I'm just gonna shock myself. Good evening, Og. Good to see you. Why are we here and not in Cube? Because I did so much Cube over December. I did like 15 or 20 Cube drafts on stream. So this is going to get rid of the fetch for the sake of a Searing Blaze. It also lets me use up as much of my hand as possible before they can draw discard spells. So I guess that's fine. 20 cube drafts, and that's unfair, Dokamoy. We drafted like 3 archetypes. Simic and not Simic. Boop. Alright. Now we are in top deck mode. That is a pretty good top deck, I'm not gonna lie. It's like perfect. They're missing land drops too. It's gonna slow their development. Hopefully it means we can dodge a Scoos. Simic and bad Oath decks. Those are in fact the 2 archetypes in Cube. God damn. That's a good scavenging ooze. Yeah, Bolt was the literal best draw, that is true. What am I meant to do here? This is do we just Bolt face here? That's what I'm wondering. So if we fire off both, Rift Bolt is live to kill them. Oh yeah, we can just hold up Crack. We get really punished if we draw a 2-mana burn spell and they draw a discard spell. Is the problem. Also, like, holding up Crack forever is really awkward. Cast both and hold for a top deck. Oh, we're dead in 2 turns. We're dead in 2 turns. So we have to top deck over the next 2 turns. I think I'm just gonna I think I'm just meant to fire it off. I think waiting like closes down a bunch of lines to victory. Yeah, if we don't top deck this turn, I mean the other way to look at it, Shop, is that if we don't top deck this turn, we can draw Boros Charm, right? Yeah, exactly, exactly, Kamanian. We can't wait because they can just wait on the Scoos activation. So holding up Crack doesn't achieve enough. Right? Awkward. Oh, it's like the worst pot. If we kept Bolt, we get to kill Scoos and hit them here. Jeez. I guess if we were to hold exactly Bolt, we turn off Rift Bolt as a kill, but we only have 2 Rift Bolts left in the deck. But we make Goblin Guide and Swiftspear so much better. So that's like definitely an argument for holding onto the Bolt specifically. Alright. How am I meant to chump? If I don't chump this turn, I'm dead to a removal spell. So I think I am meant to. It changes their clock, but doesn't change anything in terms of like they still only have 1 green source, so putting a creature in the yard isn't too relevant. I guess if I draw a Bolt, I can kill the Skoos and hit them for 2. This is the flip side. So this makes a Bolt a worse draw. We have 3 left in the deck. But we also have 2 Rift Bolts. I think I meant to hold off on the chump for that reason. It's not even guaranteed they have the removal, and if it's like Liliana, then that doesn't actually kill us. Unless they have a land, untapped land in addition. So I'm going to hold off. Sure. Interesting. We're just down onto the Bolt. I think we'd be in a decent spot this game. I really wanted to make Rift Bolt a live draw, but... So if I attack with both, I probably die. Yeah, I just die, so I have to just pass the turn. Yeah, for sure, Lassie. Like, I think Rift Bolt is definitely a reason to cast the Lightning Bolt, but we had like 3 Swiftspears and 4 Guides in the deck. You thought burn was easy. People lied to you. I don't think we have any live outs now. I guess we're still drawing to Boros Charm, right? Because they didn't gain life actually. Yeah, we're still drawing to specifically Boros Charm because this deals 1 to them as well. They Inquisition themselves to get Dark Confidant in the yard so that they have more creatures they can eat with their Scavenging Ooze. And because they figured they were never going to cast the Dark Confidant anyway. Archivists coming in Night of Autumn, the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much for the support. Everyone get some love in chat for our new knight. Appreciate the support, Archivists. It means a ton to me. What's the sideboarding for Jund here? So, for Jund, Ari boards out 2 Blazes and boards in a Lavaman and a Path. So, I'm just going to copy Ari's sideboarding. Because, here Ari is pretty good at this deck. Wait, what? Board... Oh. Do I not have the second Lavamancer in my board at the moment? Okay, I'll just board in the second path. Substantially more lame. Sorry, Mike. Oh. I needed to recoup some ticks. Also, it's like good for me to have had practice with most modern archetypes, right? You never know when like one is going to be well positioned. This is pretty nice. Guide on the play. We have a Skoo's answer. Blaze, I can see why you bought out some Blaze. It doesn't seem like the best in this matchup. What with Goyf getting out of range so quickly. Should just play Mill. Mill is sweet. There will definitely be more Mill in the future. At some point. Mill is like kind of legit too. The deck felt like quite good when I was trying it out. You just O-freed with Mill this weekend. I still think it's pretty legit. It does feel wrong that Mill is a legit deck. Agree completely. It doesn't feel like it should be the case. that is in fact a thing that exists, Selene. As amazing as it sounds. Tormod Goyf, huh? Alright. Damn. I think not taking a damage is more likely to matter than getting a land out of my deck. So I'm just going to get the Sacred Foundry down. Yeah, I think Mill's favored against Dredge, although it's a very weird matchup. It feels like Death Shadow versus Burn, where there's like this weird sort of dance of you don't want to start milling them until you can actually go for the kill, almost. Okay. Did they just not play a land? Did our Goblin guy give them their second land? It's very weird, Prometheus. Honestly, I quite enjoyed it when I played it, but it is strange, for sure. Let's fire one of these off. I mean, they are gaining life, and they also aren't killing us terribly fast, so we're still drawing very life here. Goblin Guide's forcing them to hold a blocker back. Here comes Liliana. Oh. That's also a pretty good one. Alright. Again, I think the 2 life matters more than the fitting my deck. Although I'm almost close to dead here. Huh. Maybe I meant to chump. So if I don't chump, am I dead next time? Because they can go Lily Edict. And then they attack me for... Yeah, if I do chump, does it save me? So I take 3, go to 11, they go Lily. Thing is, I still die. Guide is also an out this way. Yeah, I'm just meant to take it, right? Alright, I'm just gonna take it. And I think this is my last turn. So I could just crack the fetches now to fin my deck. If I draw specifically Swiftspear, they edict me. Oh, I need to be on 8. if I want to live if I draw Swiftspear. So I think I'm not meant to crack the fetches to make Swiftspear and Lavaman keep me alive for a turn. These. Thinning is real, but we leave like 5 draws in our deck live to like buy us a turn. So kind of turning them into redraws this way, which I think is pretty real too. Booped right on the nose, yeah. Get that kitchen finks out of here. Alright, this doesn't have a creature, but obviously it's a keep. 2 Boros Charms is pretty nice. Alright, let's not draw that again. Please no more Inspiring Vantages. Please no Tarmogoyfs. So that's pretty good too. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's true. Eidolon is a creature, but it's not like a 1-drop to get in the early damage. That's more what I meant. Can we please not draw any more lands? Thank you. Thank you, deck. I think I'm just meant to attack. If they want to trade, I'm kind of okay with that, I think. So I just don't want them gaining life. I don't know. I feel like they'd have killed this and attacked me if they had a kill spell was the thing. I have the Skullcrack for the life gain, potentially. You like attacking here? I think it's like pretty close. I think I like attacking though. Maybe there's a world in which I'm meant to like Helix the Skoos and attack. Deal 4. Alright, so I get to discard this land now. It's the Lily. So I'm gonna put them to 8. Have 6 in hand, but I'd be at risk of discarding 1, depending on what I draw. I think I'm in a pretty great position this game. They didn't cast the Fulminator. Wonder what's in their hand. But casting Fulminator leaves me in a spot where, like, potentially I don't have enough mana to empty my hand before Lily nabs the cards. Goodbye, Sweet Mountain. You are loved. Awesome. Get to empty my hand. Oh, lots of blood braids. Yeah. Oh, they have a Colligan's command. Yikes. Making me discard. Alright. They wanted the creature in the yard for the Skoos, I guess. top deck mode. We have a lot of time though. We need to top deck Boros Charm, or even like a couple burn spells over a couple turns works, right? We're not dead that quickly. We specifically do not want to draw creatures, because the creatures do end up in our yard one way or another, and then the Skoos gets to grow. So creatures are very bad, but other than that, so that means that another burn spell is lethal. Always drawing for Boros Charm. When is Boros Charm not lethal, honestly? I've never seen a Boros Charm not be lethal. Alright, now we need to draw a burn spell next turn. Huh. Right. I can't look. I can't look. Yes! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Taste it! Good variance. Good variance confirmed. Woo. They aren't wrong when they say this deck makes you feel something. Oh my god, it's the Lightning Helix, etc, etc. ... Channel Randy Bueller. Oh my god. Alright, I can feel it. I can feel the 5-0 coming. I believe. Oh my gosh. This is our redemption. My redemption. For earlier leagues. Redeemed in fire. Seems fine. Ooh. Oh wow, literal best draw. Can we say literal best draw? Basic Goblin Guide might be better, since we have all these Eidolons we're casting. It's a pretty good draw though. Pretty decent. Alright. Just casting the Eidolon. Or am I getting these prowess triggers in whilst I have a chance? Think. I'm definitely using up the fetch now. It makes Searing Blaze worse, but I'm gonna need this for mana anyway. I take less damage this way. Oh, Tron gets way luckier than Burn does. Tron is the luckiest deck in Modern. You get to feel like an exceedingly lucky human when you play Tron. God, the prowess triggers are so nice. This is actually like really tough. I think I'm just gonna try and get in my prowess triggers before the Swiftspear dies. But I don't know that it's correct. If I cast the Eidolon, they don't have a... I'm just gonna cast this. This is fine. This way it gets in some attacks before it dies. They have a path. It's like really punishing for them. Yeah, for sure, Shop. If we wait on Eidolon, it just does 0 damage because of Verdict. So I just want to cast it now. I agree completely. It's absurd against Opt. It's like pretty unreasonable against Opt, if that's their plan. I'm not playing the second Eidolon into a Verdict. So this turn I can just get my prowess triggers in. Oh, whoops. Ignore me changing volume levels. I want to save the fetch for Blaze. Okay, 13. Alright. It's looking pretty good for me. With 3 points in hand. One of the Eidolons should get a trigger in. They need a sweeper right now. Alright. Would like to declare attacks. That's acceptable, opponent. Is me declaring attacks okay with you? Tap all creatures, draw a card. Do I fire off this Skullcrack now whilst it can resolve? Or do I save it for a timely? They normally only have one timely main deck. I think I just want to make sure this resolves. Aw, Imogen. Thank you so much. I can't actually hear OBS right now, which is weird. So I don't know if I'm talking over the whoop whoop whoops. But thank you so much for the resub. Means a lot to me. 4 months of being a knight. Alright. Just gonna play this Inspiring Vantage here. You don't think it said the whoops? That is curious. Oh, I think I know what that is. I'm really silly, is why. I have a new keyboard, which I'm not entirely used to, and I think I accidentally muted my computer earlier. I only got the new keyboard like yesterday, so in my defense. That is a Jace, the Mind Sculptor. Quite smooth, I agree, Imogen. I'm glad we're in agreement. I guess if they bounce the Eidolon, I feel really stupid for casting the Skullcrack now, huh? Never mind. We great. Had it all along. Jace is pretty smooth, you think he waxes. Oh my god. Are we just running it back? It doesn't feel like we have sideboard cards for this matchup. Searing Blazes are not the best. But also, like, we literally don't have sideboard cards for this matchup unless we really want to, like, path a Lyra, which doesn't sound like something I'm interested in. I think I'm just accepting that I die to Lyra. Maybe Rest in Peace is better. I don't know. I think Rest in Peace is pretty narrow against them, and like there will be times when Blaze gets to do free. Yeah, it's marginal either way, agree. Hey there, Jarvis. Happy Monday to you as well. Is this a brew? Came up with it myself, Daniela. Hard work and effort to make this one. I have to assume this is a mole. It's called 7 Spells Wins. This seems a lot worse than my 7. I don't think this 6 can reasonably win a game. So... Yep. Strong. Or against blue-white Jarvis. The good deck. As opposed to Jeskai. At some point, I'll gain more respect for Jeskai. Maybe once the SCG people who keep winning it win like 20 more events. Maybe then. Oh, I should have cast this. I'm silly. I was talking. See? Burn is challenging. Proof. Proof that Burn is challenging. And not that I am derpy. Honestly, it's been like quite... The games against Jund were quite interesting. You feel like Bird is not an autumn deck. What could possibly give you that idea? If I fire off this and they counter it, I get to untap and Boros Charm plus Spike. So I guess they could conceivably have Dispel here, but ooh. He drew a Hallowed Fountain. Such a tilt. Oh no, Jarvis. Jarvis. 4 months.
I am back. Jarvis clap, hallelujah love.
Also the reading is working again, which is pretty great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 4 months, Jarvis. You are awesome. Appreciate you. Appreciate the continued support. Well done on the weekend, by the way, with robots. Caffeinated robots. You're here to make fun of me wholesomely. I appreciate the wholesome trolling. It's Coffinity. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Their mana leak did something. I assume they don't have a path, or else the guide would have got path last time, so we have that going for us, which is pretty nice. Tilt. Alright. This plays into Dispel, but it plays around, like, Negate, etc. So. They did such good news, Daniela. That he's finally out of here. Oh, this is fun. Alright, alright. Good game. Well played. I legitimately wonder if a couple of these are meant to be paths. These are not, like, terribly good in the matchup. We don't actually have a sideboard for this matchup anyway. I feel like most of the games my opponent wins, they're gonna cast a Baneslayer Angel. Cool. I'm gonna follow Jarvis's expert advice. Jarvis confirmed better burn player than me. Because he's so rebellious. You're a burnologist. You did. I'm aware of your great burn achievements. Scouring the countryside. I just love decks that play Dimir, Guildgate, or Watery Grave. But apparently those typically aren't very good. I'm legitimately surprised at the restraint I've shown by not playing Jabberwocky's blue-black deck at any point in my life. Oh wow. Oh, wow. Jabberwocky showing up at the perfect time. Seriously, that blue-black deck is exactly the sort of thing I should love, but I'm aware if I start playing it, only bad things can come of it, so... Opponent has in fact scooped. Maybe Burn is just unbeatable. Maybe we win games or our opponent opens with Field of Ruin as their only land. Maybe that too. Oh my gosh. This is redemption for all these Amulet Leagues I've been tanking whilst I've been learning the deck. By all those leagues, I mean both of those leagues, but... You're stuck in the airport, 95... Oh wow, that's so brutal, Jarvis. I'm not gonna lie, I always hear about all these horror stories about people being like on 2-hour delays and stuff. I don't think I've ever actually experienced that in a flight. It still just feels like fiction. Six-hour drive through a literal monsoon. Oh my god. That's horrific. This... We're on the draw. This is one of those things where, like, I've not played this deck in a long time. Not really sure what the threshold on one-landers is. Well, our hand is all 2-mana spells, so I believe this is a mulligan. So we'll just, like, die with spells in hand. Snap Mole, yes. That was my inclination. This seems way better. Hand does stuff. Reluctant keep. I can get there. Definitely not going to 5. Hope that I do not draw another land, exactly. Hey Phil. You missed 2 whole wins with Burn, I'll have you know. Ooh, we need to find an Eidolon stat. If they're on the Phoenix deck, I really love the Phoenix deck. I've been playing like a bunch of it, but its Burn matchup is not pretty. You've been here since the Fardia punt versus Affinity. Glad you got to see me embarrass myself. That was by far not the worst punt I've made today, so... Oh my god, Java. I need to tell Jarvis this, because he has played a bit of Amulet and will find it very amusing. Do I just have to kill the thing in the ice? Like, attack and hope they block? I think I just have to attack and hope they block so I can Helix it. I don't think I can race this thing in the ice ever. So just have to hope they block. If they don't, it's pretty awkward. Yeah. Sounds about right. Okay. Oh no, not the Ballista punt, the Pact of... The Summoner's Pact punt, shall we call it. So turn 3 I cast the Summoner's Pact, grab an Azusa, cast the Azusa. Proceed to finish the turn with my lands as Simic, Growth Chamber, Boros, Garrison, Forest. And I have to return a land to the Boros Garrison trigger. And Huh. You missed that one. Perfect draw. This is a pretty good draw. You're not wrong. Had worse draws. Yeah, Eidolon's pretty messed up against them if they don't have a bolt. Let's get to run this attack, though they probably block this time since they now have a backup thing. Okay, well, Eidolon, you have some work to do. If they don't have a bolt, we probably win. They do have a bolt, things get more interesting. Deal. Manamorphose is okay with me. In fact. Ugh. Alright. I assume they have another spell in hand because they discarded the looting, which would flip the things. There's no world in which they discard the looting otherwise, because all they care about is flipping the things this turn. They have another looting. Strong. Boros Charm. Wow, Rift Bolt. Damn you, Rift Bolt. Jeez. Yeah. You think I'm still fine? I don't know how you've come to that conclusion, Jarvis. Fetch for Mountain, play Swiftspear, suspend Rift. They have 2 7/8s. Yes, this is correct. Assuming they attack with both creatures, we are quite dead. Imagine our opponent is smart enough to do such a thing. Jarvis confirmed, mathematician indeed. Cool. Jarvis almost gave you hope. Alright, what's the sideboard plan here for Phoenix? If there is such a thing. So board out 1 Skullcrack and board in 1 Path. Should have kept up deflecting part of mana. Oh my god, we got a draw against Burn the other day when I was playing Phoenix because of deflecting palm. It was so absurd. I'm just copying Ari's sideboard guide because he is the person who has played Burn a bunch and succeeded with it, whereas I am but a humble student. We got a draw against Burn the other day with Phoenix because of deflecting palm and us having like a bolt, so the deflecting palm would have won them the game, but because of our bolt we forced the draw. It's like this feels like kind of a mess. Yeah, has an Eidolon, which is like literal best card. It's kind of a tilt. Oh my god. Assume this hand cannot win a game. We should probably mod it. Like, 3 lands Eidolon spell is better than this, let alone like 2 lands and 3 spells. Yep. It's our best card, but I'm gonna have to bottom it, I think. Maybe I meant to keep it and just hope there's a land afterwards. Maybe. Maybe like running Eidolon into land is the way that we actually win this game. Alright. Oh, they don't have any life gain in that deck. Could conceivably want to Lightning Helix something somehow. Okay. Please Eidolon off the top. Wow, they have Pyromancer in their deck. Do I just have to kill that? I feel like if I don't kill that, I'm gonna die real quickly. And like never have time to actually draw to the spells I need to kill them. I kind of buy that. I just don't think I can actually kill them in time. Otherwise. So what, I put them to 9, so I need to draw like 3 bolts essentially. I guess they aren't going to kill me in, I say, against the Manamorphose deck. I think my route to victory here is killing the Pyromancer and hoping they just have like a really fret light hand and they spin their wheels a bit. I guess the other route to victory is I put them to 9. Virtual 9, I'd like keep the land in hand for Blaze. And then I need to draw 3 burn spells, probably in like the top 3. If they have like a creature heavy hand, they can't enable the Pyromancer enough. Almost feels more realistic. This might be incorrect. I don't really know. I think we're pretty improbable to win either way. I think I'd rather lean on their hand being like creature and land heavy than like hoping they somehow spin their wheels for 3 turns and don't find a threat in that process. Feels like pretty unlikely to work regardless, but I think this is more in our favor. I wonder what makes someone come to the conclusion to play Pyromancer instead of Kiln Fiend. I feel like Cracking Drake already kind of does Pyromancer's job better than Pyromancer does. Oh, Eli had Pyromancer in the sideboard. I did not realize that. Interesting. I don't know if I'm meant to be holding this stuff just to like make my opponent less aware of what their life total actually is, or casting it to play around counter magic. I guess I'm not like reasonably beating counter magic anyway, is the thing. I'm just gonna pass the turn. I'm just gonna count counter magic as like essentially unbeatable. Choose not to play around it for sake of concealing information. I think it's pretty marginal one way or the other anyway. But if we can get opponent to like crack more fetch lands or something, could add up. So now Boros Charm off the top is lethal. Oh, that's interesting. Kiln Fiend feels more similar to Drake than Pyro does. I can kind of see that. Drake's in like this weird spot, because where it like basically guarantees a 2-for-1, it feels like an attrition card, but it also just kills people in like the space of one turn a lot of the time, especially if you've drawn like any amount of Fort Scours or got in like some chip shots with Phoenixes or Swiftspears before that point. Could he put them to 1? 4, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So close. Like, mull to 5, and here we are, crossing our... Still, like, we're crossing our fingers for a draw step. Feels pretty improbable that they just don't have burn spells in hand. The thing is, killing that Pyromancer still leaves us dead to a bolt, so... So I don't think I want to kill the Pyromancer here. Wow, they have a Phoenix. 2 Phoenixes. Alright, I get the point, opponent. I get the point. We were like surprisingly close that game, it feels like. Considering we moved to 5. What a great deck. You mean the Phoenix deck? Phoenix decks are impressive, I will admit. I'm quite happy that I audibled to Phoenix for Liverpool. Burn is whatever. Burn is like, there are weekends when it's very well positioned, but in general it's just like kind of fine. I'm mainly just playing it because I think it's like, I think there is something to be gained just for having reps with most of the modern decks, knowing what they feel like from the other side. Oh, this is beautiful. Easy keep. We hate Dredge. So Ari's thinking with his sideboard was that the Dredge matchup is basically like not winnable unless you have like 7 hate cards on the board. And that you didn't like desperately need sideboard cards elsewhere to like any great extent. So he just wanted to make sure that he won the Dredge matchup. Makes a lot of sense. Tilt. Discard to hand size on the Phoenix. Wow. We both gave them the land they have in play and put a Phoenix in their yard. Such a tilt. On a positive note, this hand seems like it should kill them. Hey there, Squirmet. Just like a change of pace, you know? Gotta try out things. This is like weirdly cathartic too. Hurling my spells across the table at my opponent's face. Thing in the ice, huh? Interesting. This is like a tough spot, it feels like. I think I meant to crack and go for a blaze. Yeah, I could bolt them. Problem is, then if I don't draw a land, I'm just like never getting through these cards in a reasonable time frame. Whereas this way, if I blaze, I both get to like cast these in a decent time frame, but I also like makes a land like a totally absurd draw. Yeah, if I'm drawing a spell instead of a land, then I think this like looks the best. And if I draw a land, then this is still absurd for me anyway. Alright, I believe I meant to... Am I meant to attack? I have lethal in hand. Is the thing. There's a chance they don't block, for starters. If they do block, am I killing the thing? It buys me so much time. I think I'm just helixing the thing if they block. So I'm definitely attacking on that basis. Yeah, I think they have to block, and then I think I just helix the thing. Because it buys me so much time. And like my choke point is like I still have lethal in hand even if I do this. My choke point is mana, not like cards. So I just need time to actually deploy my cards. Alright, they're gonna return a Phoenix this turn, which is not too scary. At least I assume that's what they're gonna try and do. These don't have a looting. That's pretty good too. Alright. Do I just want to get a 2-mana spell at my hand? Since once I draw the 3rd land, I can then start double spelling. I believe that is the case. Obviously it means the Riftbolt's not being cast forever, but I think I'm just going to cast the Helix. What happened to the Bloom? I only did the 1 league, Carnaline. I really enjoy learning Amulet, but it's also like quite intense. So I'm only doing like 1 league of that in a day, if I can help it. At least until I feel more confident with it. Okay, hopefully they don't have too many more Phoenixes. Even if they do, still think we're in a fine spot here though. Okay, so we're gonna take 6. Oh no. I heard about the streaming of that game. Oh my god. The fact that that game is an actual thing is like kind of amazing. Ark. Alright, well I guess we have to kill next turn, so I can't really complain. If they have a bunch of bolts, I feel really sad though. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. When we reach the next sub goal, will I stream? Oh my god. I might have to set like a new sub goal just for that. Ooh, guesting on your stream could be fun, Carnaline. I don't know how the timing would work, but we can figure something out. You'll pay me not to stream that game. Oh my god. Writing on the wall here. Opponent's giving us the go-ahead, they sure are. Oh, I really want to play Mamadora. Shop. I saw Darkest Mage streaming a bit of that game and it looked awesome. I am planning on streaming more Hollow Knight at some point soon. I was like very focused on Magic for a little while just because I wanted to hit partnership, but I can definitely do like a stream of other games like once a week or so from now on, most likely. That sounds good, Carnaline. Thank you. You really are the trendsetter, Dokamoy. Agree. What did we board out for these paths? Was it like the Blazes? I think it was one Skullcrack, right? We boarded out a Skullcrack for a path. That was it. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Jarvis. I hope you managed to get that sorted. Your numbers have been like really good recently too. It feels like you should get that fairly soon. Yeah, to whoever asked what Hollow Knight is, someone did. It was Jarvis, I think. Hollow Knight is a Metroidvania style game. It was released fairly recently, and it is both gorgeous and lots of fun. We got about 6 or 7 hours in so far before I had to stop streaming it so I could focus on hitting partnership. This is maybe a mistake. I'm gonna regret taking this damage, but I feel like I have to get this land now because I want to save this for Blaze. Like now if I draw an Inspiring Vantage, I feel kind of silly. That's the problem. Spire Bluff, Canal. You hate bugs, but you can't help but love Hollow Knight. Do I keep all of each sub as a partner? I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about how much I keep. I'm not actually sure what the rules are on that. I feel like I've seen Jeff do it on his stream, so it's probably fine. I'm just going to cast this rather than Eidolon because I'd like to get the bolts out of their hand before I cast Eidolon. Using my 2-mana spell sucks though, because I want to start pairing 2-mana and 1-mana spells. Yeah, you're not allowed to name a specific percentage. Okay. Alright. This is going to expose my Eidolon to a bolt, but I think we still have like pretty much lethal in hand anyway then. Regardless. We're very close to it. And I just want to save my 1-mana spells to pair with 2-mana spells. So I think this is fine. Please don't bring back the Phoenix. Even if they do, it kind of doesn't matter. They're kind of still dead. But... Okay, Goblin Guide down. Phoenix is gonna hit me though, and then I can go Guide plus Boros Charm, and that makes the Spike and Boros Charm lethal, getting in the Guide hit here. Or we can just draw, you know, another Guide. Feel great about our lives. I guess this technically doesn't make my hand lethal if I... Huh. I put them to 11. Yeah, if I cast the second Guide, I technically don't have lethal, but they could theoretically have a counter spell, which would, like a spell pierce, which would make me want to get in as much Guide damage as I can. I think I'm just gonna Boros Charm them. And, like, guarantee lethal for next turn. It's pretty bad if they have a spell pierce, but... Another Arclight Phoenix. This is a little bit awkward. Sure hope you don't have a counterspell opponent. That would be really rude. Really rude and mean. Yeah. Confirmed really rude and mean. Alright. I guess I have to cast a Guide and attack with both Guides then to try and set up lethal next turn. That was kind of my concern when I didn't cast the second Guide last turn. We have to hope they can't flip the thing next turn. Seems quite likely that they can, but... Yep. Dead Goblin. This is kinda yikes. It's like pretty heckin' yikes, if we're being completely honest. Please don't kill me. Oh yeah, they were looting in the yard, so we're like 100% dead. I guess, they don't necessarily have another looting to pitch the Phoenixes all over. Because this Phoenix is going to get bounced. So if they don't have their 4th bolt and don't have another looting, somehow. Strong. Hey there, Bobbin. Bit of a change in pace from the usual. Decidedly not chill. Playing these games, I kind of wonder if you just want both paths. Thing in the ice feels like the only way you actually lose. Realistically. If you keep like a reasonable 7. Not again. This matchup is so good. I guess this is the burn way of life, huh? Drawing lands also matters. Oh. Please don't have a bolt. Give us a chance. No. The equity was quite high, Checker. Agree. You seem to be cursing things. It does seem that way, Phil. We won our first 2 matches. You showed up. Look where we are now. They're going to cast a young Pyromancer. Oh. Well, they cast the unbeatable one. Could also do that. We're going to draw an Eidolon. If we draw Eidolon and they don't have a second bolt, we could honestly win this. Yep. This is like the 2nd time in a row now. Mulling to 5 in this matchup. It's such... I'm only finding it tilting because I played the Phoenix side of the matchup and I faced Burn like 3 times in a day and I got destroyed all 3 times and it just like put me off playing the Phoenix deck for the rest of the day. Apparently our opponent is better at the Phoenix deck than I was there. Better at having their opponent's mole to nothing. I'm just going to assume they don't have a Dispel and pass the turn. We can beat a Counterspell anyway. Maybe I can make them like go for some line that isn't lethal because of the Helix. So this is kind of what I was hoping for, right? They bounce the Phoenixes and hopefully don't have a looting to discard them. And then the Helix lets us untap. I don't know what we're drawing to when we untap. I guess we're drawing to like Parv and hoping they don't have a 4th land for the Phoenixes. Somehow a blocker. Wow, Death by Izzet Charm. What a way to go. What a way to go. Is there a worse death in Modern than dying to an Izzet Charm? I don't think there is. I think that's like the lowest point. Alright, we need this 3-2. If I don't 3-2 this league, this might be the worst run of like a few days of Modern I've ever had online. It's been rough. Oh my lord, it's been rough. Am I off rock for the timing? Honestly, I haven't played it for a while. So I'm not like off it. We call rock black green sewer now. Hey there, Lucatog. I'm definitely not off rock. I just haven't played it in a while, just because I've been doing other things. I think the deck's like whatever. It's entirely playable and unexciting and pretty fun. I don't think I would ever take modern black-green sewer to a tournament, though. I think that would be a poor decision. Opponent has a multi-5 with our worst matchup shop. So we have that going for us. We get to try out this 6-card sideboard. Hey, if they whiff on the Shriekhorn, we could honestly win this. Dark Blast. They need Narcomoebas and Creeping Shoals. That is true. They get to dredge free. It's not too many. Pretty soon, I guess we don't get to hold up Skullcrack because we just need the prowess triggers, right? Please don't have Reunion. Please don't have Reunion. Please don't have Reunion. This seems poor for us. Them tapping mana. No, Dark Blast is dredge free. Dark Blast is really good. Yeah. Zero mana Lightning Helix. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They don't have a dredger in the yard currently. I think I'm just meant to main phase this Helix. And assume they're not going to dredge at all, so I don't think I can beat any like reasonable amount of dredging. I guess they can Dark Blast, but it like costs them a life and they only dredge free. Like we have to kill them by next turn. I think I just need the prowess triggers to ever accomplish that, so. Yeah, we have to win before the Amalgam's on tap, exactly. I just don't think I can afford to hold up Skullcrack because of that. This is going to be close, Bobbin. We could have this one. But it's going to be close. Or a slaughter on their side. We'll see. Opponent did not Shriekhorn an upkeep. Hey there, Temperance. Good to see you. Yeah, I guess they'd need like a reunion to stop this, right? Probably just need a reunion. Maybe I'm underrating our position. GDQ. I've not watched any GDQ yet. I honestly lost track of the fact it was happening right now. Please don't have reunion. Just cast a Thug. Cast a Golgari Thug. Or a Life from the Loam. Huh. Wow. We're really good at this game. Just drew the Boros Charm, obviously. Why wouldn't we draw the Boros Charm? Next time you lose a match, chat, just ask yourself, why didn't you draw Boros Charm? Alright, I'm gonna copy Ari's sideboard guide, which is free rip, free crypt. You take out 2 Eidolon, Grim, Some blazes. Oh yeah, we're dedicated to plausibly maybe winning this matchup. Hey there, Alex. I've changed. I'm a changed person. This doesn't have a hate card, but it's really, really good. Chat, help. 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 I think I'm meant to keep this, but it doesn't have a hate card. Easy keep. Sneak. We're just gonna draw the Tormod Crypt. Prowess our Swiftspears. That's the plan. That's true, BT. They also had a very weak opening last game, though, off their 5-card hand. Alright. Here we go. Stinkweed Imp, and we are dead. Fun game. Well played by all. I hate everything. Alright. Opponent's back on 20. Guess we gotta attack again. See if we change their life total this time. A little death has never killed anyone. About that. Like, I feel like this hand was almost certainly a keep, but this is definitely what I was scared of. Yep. You're meant to draw those in your opener, opponent. Normally if you have a good card in your deck, it should be in your opener. Did anyone see the first Shriekhorn flash up as a creeping chill? It sent like a shudder through me. Tormod Crypt, off the top. Alright, I guess I probably have to Helix them to not die. So how much am I taking next turn? I'm taking 7 off the critters, go to 7. They draw up to 6. Say they draw a life from the loam. You go loam back 3 lands. So you go from 6 to 8. Play a land down to 7 and kill me. So I literally have to Helix them. I have to do it now to get the prowess triggers needed to kill them and just hope they don't hit a chill, since chill is lethal anyway. Alright. All makes sense. I was meant to play a land, but I did not because I'm a very silly human. Those good times. The style F6ing. Hopefully I just die anyway, so I don't have to feel guilty. See, they're hitting 2 Grouping Chills. We were dead anyway, chat. Didn't matter. Didn't need to play the land. We were just making the process quicker. Speeding things up, you know. I mean, I'm not ever mulliganing this hand against anyone. They're mulling to 4. They're mulling to 3. They're mulling to 2. Wow, the actual mull to 0. Skill game. Easy. Easy. Opponent just knew how unbeatable our quintuple 1-drop hand was. All that sideboard hate paid off. Wow. Wow, Canadian. Alright, let's see what this treasure chest has in store for us weary travelers. Ooh, wow. That's a heckin' nice open. How much is calm nowadays? Ooh, shop got there first. Thanks, shop. 5 ticks. Tilt. I guess I still like more than doubled up on that treasure chest. I shouldn't complain. Still, I'm gonna say tilt anyway. This tilt is earned. Alright, I should see who to host or raid.